I can still remember my first days entering the school. The moments are still vivid in my memory. I remember having this great feeling of fear that because of my small stature, I may get bullied by tall, way bigger students and end up laying on the ground full of bruises. I was that scared when I got into high school. Little did I know that there lies an exciting, irreplaceable, and unforgettable high school adventure waiting for me in the next 6 years. Papunta pa lang pala ako sa exciting part. To our ever-supportive school principal, Ma'am Cynthia H. Ramirez, to our dedicated assistant school principal, Romelin Fiesta, to senior high school department heads, to the distinguished guests, tiring teachers and staffs, friends, proud parents, and the graduating class of Batch 2022, a pleasant day to all. Before we proceed, let us give a round of applause to the graduates who, despite all the challenges, have made it to this very moment. May I request all the graduates to please raise your right hands. Now, tap the person to your right and say, "Job well done." Years ago, an unprecedented biological disaster has been born. COVID-19 pandemic has affected nearly all aspects of the society. The transition from a traditional mode of schooling to a new modality of learning caused huge changes, particularly in education. Face-to-face classes were prohibited, school activities were cancelled, and learning has become harder than ever before. These challenges are still tangible up to this day. For these reasons, I can't help but to look back to the days when we were still cherishing the moments we shared during traditional classes. In grade 7, we have met new classmates coming from other schools. This was the time when we first developed our bond with our friends we still have up to this day. In grade 8, we memorized the long palm African chant and performed a speech choir out of it. We danced sakuting, pangalay, and suwa-kusuwa with all our best just to fulfill our requirements for our mapping class. As we entered grade 9, teachers told us that this grade level would be the most memorable in all our high school years. They were indeed correct. We danced ballroom dances, mass demonstration, and wellness dance by hashtags. We actively participated during Buwan ng Wika, Nutrition Month, Christmas parties, Science Week, intramurals, and most notably, the JS Prom. In grade 10, we danced hip-hop and cheer dance, which was truly a performance of a lifetime. We were also able to produce one of our best and most unforgettable performances on jazz chant and speech choir. Our classes was a mixture of laughter and tears. Those junior high school days were indeed a roller coaster ride. It has produced hundreds of memories that we can all treasure as we end our high school journey. During our senior high school, huge and abrupt changes came about. Most of us ended up in modular modality of learning, which is quite tough since we have to learn our modules all by ourselves. But it also taught us to work independently and enlightened us the significance of time management. Now, I have to confess something. I am a product of expectations. Expectations come in many forms, and sometimes it is difficult to identify. Expectations starts with, "Sus, ikaw pa, pasado ka na gudyan sa UP, pre-calculus, madali yun lang yun sa imo, o siya na naman din ang hayos sa quiz." For some people, these statements are just jokes, or just a form of encouragement. But they might fail to realize that for students like me, this can bring a lot of pressure. Pressure to study more to be able to pass the UP college admission in other universities, pressure to keep myself on the top of the class, pressure to consistently get an honor at the end of the school year. But guess what? I did not qualify for the University of the Philippines. There are several moments where I failed to put myself on the top. To keep it short, I did not meet all their expectations. I might have chosen to feel sad and disappointed, but I didn't, because I know that failing is part of the process. Not meeting expectations is not bad at all. You might fail, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. Failing is a process, and failure is an outcome. Failing leads us to the avenue for us to grow and for us to learn. Failing helps us to identify our weaknesses, to tell where should we improve more on. My fellow graduates, allow me to tell you this. Every one of us has our own distinct gifts. Some may be good in academics, some in sports and arts, others in singing, writing, dancing, or even cooking. So never compare yourself with others. Instead, compare yourself with who you were yesterday. Keep growing and never stop learning. Bearing this in mind and putting it into practice will definitely give us the best life we can possibly have. If we manage to do this, we will not seek success anymore. Success will find its way towards us. Now let me use this moment to thank notable people. Thank God for the great teachers for their unending passion to share their wisdom to us, their students. They may be tough and critical oftentimes, but they are all genuinely caring and just wanted to shape us to the best person we could possibly be. As the saying goes, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, and a great teacher inspires. And you have truly inspired us all. Thank God for all the barkadas who were with us through ups and downs. Also, let us take this moment to thank our families, especially our parents, for their support and love I cannot put to words. We just want to tell you that we appreciated all your efforts and hard works just to provide all our necessities. This accomplishment is for you, our dearest parents. In behalf of the graduating class of Batch 2022, I would also like to send my sincerest gratitude to Casiguran Technical Vocational School, who provided us the tools and knowledge, blessed us with unforgettable high school experiences, and surrounded us with amazing people. We will forever treasure our wonderful stay here at CTVS. I congratulate you all, my fellow graduates, for making it to this momentous occasion. You have my utmost admiration for the perseverance you've shown, all the hard works and sacrifices you've made, and the dedication you've exhibited. May the learnings you've gained from this institution guide you towards the pursuit of your dreams. As John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. It's time to walk our own paths and see where will our dreams bring us. Now, as we traverse the life after high school, may we never forget the memories we shared from our alma mater, the moments of laughter that seemed to never end, the all-time favorite turon ni Chaktinay, the numerous performances we shared, such as dances, role plays, speech choirs, and jingles. Our high school history and high school days has come into its end point, but the memories we share inside the school will last for the rest of our lives. As Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because it is over. Smile because it happened. After 6 exciting years, we can all look back and say, what an adventure it has been. To my fellow graduates of Class 2022, this is not the ending, but a beginning of a new adventure as we traverse to the challenges of college life. Some of us will start working, some plans to start their businesses, and others will try to chase their dreams through entering the gates of college. Wherever we put ourselves into after this event, I am confident that we will reach our own successes in the near future. Before we come to an end, let me leave you this inspiring verse from Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Graduates and honorees, congratulations to all of us. Keep your stars shining brightly. God bless us all. Thank you. And once again, good afternoon.
Thank you, Ronald, for such impressive and heartwarming address. It is our hope that you, young graduates, will achieve what you have planned to pursue in the future and become instruments